everyone and welcome back to my channel. If we haven't met before, my name is Shiv. Hello, if you're coming back then welcome. In today's video I have this makeup look for you. Just to let you know, you do not have to do the pearls, or you don't have to do anything in life. Be free, be at one. Anyway, I just wanted to use the Louise base in Yummy Yellow, and I had these pearls that I got from Poundland ages ago, and I just never got around to doing a makeup look with them. And yeah, so that's why we're here, and this is what I've come up with. I actually really like it. I think it's very pretty and like euphoria, dare I say it. I don't really know. I never actually watched the show, so yeah, I don't know, I just feel like it's a bit of a vibe and a bit of fun. The pearls feel really weird on top of my eyes, I won't lie. And I do advise, if you are going to do a makeup look like this, to use smaller pearls just so you can kind of place them down easier, because I dropped so many pearls. Anyway, if you'd like to see how to get this look, then please carry on watching. Before you do, please give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you're alerted when I upload a new video. And without further ado, let's just jump straight into the video. Oh, also follow me on TikTok and on Instagram. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you. So please just ignore my little forehead friend over here. Tried to pop it this morning, it's not ready to pop, and I've made it worse. So learn from me, don't try and pop your spots, because just let them brew and do their thing. Anyway, moving on to the actual tutorial. I'm going to start off by doing my brows. I'm going to do soap brows for this look, and I'm going to take the Pink Honey Cola Tint Brow Glue. I've been loving this. I've kind of used quite a lot of it already. All you want to go ahead and do is grab a spoolie and like some water or setting spray. I'm using primer spray, doesn't really matter too much. Wet the spoolie, and then you're just going to go into the cola tint. By all means, if you want to skip the brow section of this video, I will have chapters in the tutorial so you can go ahead and skip through to the actual eyes. I just wanted to show you what I'm using for my brows. So I'm just swirling into the product, applying pressure, building it up. And then I'm just going to brush up the brows, just like so. I do love a soap brow. I feel like this needs a little bit more water. Just gonna spray some on there. Ignore the mess to start off with, because I am going to clean it up with a cotton bud and some micellar water in Uno Momento. As you can see, it looks super crazy right now, I know, but once I've cleaned them up it will be fine. I'm gonna get the clear one at some point as well, just because I do love this one, because it does add the tint to the brows, but it is a little bit longer to use because I find that you have to clean it up a little bit. Pulling upwards. So yes, that looks absolutely crazy, but we're gonna fix it. I'm just taking some micellar water and a cotton bud, and I'm just going to use this to clean up these crazy brows. So I'm just gonna start from underneath and just clean up the excess brow glue. And then I'm using the dry side of the spoolie cotton bud to kind of clean up the micellar water. Right, tear behind, let's go. So I'm actually going to start off with the face, because the eyeshadow in this look is very simple. In fact, I'm only using one colour, so I feel like I can do the foundation first. So I'm going to take the XX Revolution H2 Glow Primer. This just feels super hydrating, and I'm using a new acne treatment at the moment to kind of calm down this situation. This was really calm and then it flared up again. I don't know if it's like bringing it to the surface, but I'm just trying something new at the moment. I'm actually really enjoying using it, but it's just made my skin freak out a little bit. So I need some hydration in my life, and this is a really nice cooling primer. So I'm gonna go ahead and massage this into the skin. Like, look at it, it's so pretty. Now we're looking super shiny and pretty. We're going to do some foundation. Should I be more zoomed out? For foundation, I'm going to take the XX Revolution FX 6.5 foundation. My fake tan has come off, so I feel like this shade will work. We'll see. So I'm going to go ahead and pop this onto my Spicy Choco Tear Blend sponge. Although it might be a bit too pale. Oh god. Okay. Okay, well we've committed now, so let's just go with it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just paint this all over my face. We can just bronze up, it's fine. When have I ever matched my foundation correctly, let's be honest. So I'm literally, oh, I've got some in my brow. I'm just gonna dab that all over the face. Dab, 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 dab. I'm literally putting on a mask. Okay, I probably should have taken that off and just gone to a darker shade, but it's fine. Moving on to concealer. I've noticed recently that I say that word really weird and it's doing my head in. Concealer. I'm going to take this one from e.l.f. This is in the shade Light Ivory and I'm just going to pop it on under my eyes, forehead, on the chin. This actually looks like it will be darker than the foundation. I really did not get my foundation right today. Please don't give me hate for it, okay? I'm just a person, I swear. I'm not strange. Okay, so I'm just popping that onto my chin. This is definitely the same shade or darker, but it's fun. We'll make it work. And then I'm going to blend it out with the same Spicy Choco sponge. Okay, right. Let's set this craziness into place. I'm taking the MUA Loose Setting Powder in the shade Mattifying Translucent. I am going to take it on a brush from EYESHADOW, it's a big fluffy face brush, and I am just going to tap off the excess and just kind of pat that into the skin to set this into place, just so it doesn't kind of cake up or slip and slide everywhere. Next up, I'm going to move on to the eyes. I'm taking the P. Louise base in Rumour number 2, just because I feel a little bit crazy looking right now. So I'm going to pop some of this onto my eyes. I'm going to carve out my brows with this flat synthetic brush and just kind of pat it in there. But I am going to avoid the main part of the lid because I'm going to be putting the yellow base. So I'm just squeezing some out onto my brush. And I'm just going to paint the kind of upper section of the lid and then just use this to carve out the brows. Okay, and then once I've got that on there, I'm just going to pat it in till it's nice and smooth. Now for the fun part, I'm going to take the P. Louise base in Yummy Yellow. Let's add some colour back into this face. So I've just cleaned off the same brush that I used for Rumour number 2, just on some micellar water and a tea towel. And I'm just going to carve out kind of like a cut crease shape, so above the socket, pulling it out into a wing and then down, and then I'm going to pat it into place. You'll see what I'm doing. But yes, this is what I'm going to start off with. I'm very excited. So I'm just going to squeeze some of the base off onto my brush and then just start by kind of patting that onto the lid, and then okay, so now moving on to the shadow. I'm going in with my Norvina Volume 3 palette and I'm taking this shade here, if I can hold you up, which is called D2, which is the bright yellow matte in the palette. I'm going to use that to set the base into place. A little bit of yellow fallout under my eye. Then I feel like we need to bronze up the face a little bit. I'm doing this makeup in a very strange order, but it's fine. There are no rules to makeup. So I'm taking the Golden Dunes bronzer from MUA. I've been really loving this lately actually. And I'm going to take it on a Morphe M401 brush and just bronze up my face. Oh, it's like warmth back into the skin. And then for blusher, I'm taking the MUA Blushed Matte Blush Powder in the shade Papaya Whip, which looks like that. I'm just going to dust this on the kind of apples of my cheeks and upwards using a Sigma Spotlight duster brush, which is now my new favourite brush for blush. I love it. Just kind of distributes the product like nicely but not too much, and you can build it up. But this look looks so much better with a little bit of like colour to the face, like bronzer and blush, you know what I mean? It's all coming together. Now I am going to set the face. I'm taking the MUA Pro Base Fixing Spray. And then for highlights, got to be the Anastasia Amrezy highlighter. I'm so sorry if you don't have this. Hopefully they'll do like a sneaky re-release of it. They haven't taken it off like any websites, so I feel like they'll just bring it back when they feel like it. It is the most beautiful formula. It's so stunning. I've actually had this for so long, and I have hit pan on it. I just really hope it doesn't break, but it is just the most beautiful highlighter. I'm just going to pop this onto the apples, not the apples, sorry, the high points of my cheekbones using this brush from EYESHADOW, similar to the Zoeva Powder Fusion brush. And I'm just going to pop that onto the cheekbones, on my nose, because I think it looks pretty, down the centre of the nose, above the brow, and then of course on the other cheekbone. Really gonna be pushing that in above the lip. Don't know why I do that, because it gets covered with a lip liner anyway. I think it's just a habit. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Okay, now I'm gonna pop a white liner through the waterline. This is Morphe's Coconut Liner. And then I'm going to pop a little bit of liner on. This is the MUA I Define Soft Tip Felt Liner in the shade Black. I'm just literally going to go along the lash line. I'm not doing a wing because that will ruin the entire look, but it's just so when we put the lashes on it kind of blends in a bit nicer. Can we talk about how I have an eyelash on my eyelid? Like it literally grows from like the middle of my eyelid. It's very annoying. Now I'm going to curl my lashes. And pop on some mascara. I'm using the Technic Mega Lash Mascara. I'm going to pop it on the lower lashes as well. Now I'm going to pop some lashes on. These are Dreamy from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'll pop these on and I'll be right back. For lips, we're going to line them with Barry M's Pose Lip Liner. And then for lipstick, I'm actually going to put on a gloss. This is the Blushing Lip Gloss. Then I am going to pop these little pearls all across the outline of the yellow shadow. They're actually from Poundland. I got them ages ago in inspiration to do this makeup look. I was going to do the flowers, but I am just going to experiment and see how it goes. So I have just stuck all my pearls on, and this is the finished makeup look. This is definitely something I haven't done before. I've done like a yellow eyeshadow look, but I wanted to use the pearls and I wanted to use the P. Louise base, and this is what we've come up with. I actually quite like this makeup look. I think it was fun, and that yellow eyeshadow on top of the P. Louise base performed absolutely beautifully. Really hope you enjoyed watching this tutorial and that you like this makeup look. I'm just having a little bit of fun with makeup at the moment and kind of trying out some new techniques and ideas and things like that. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you're alerted when I upload a new video. I'd really appreciate it, and if you have done already, thank you so much, and I shall see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. I'm gonna ignore them. Hi. Did you go